Okay, guys. It's the 8th, Monday, the 8th or 9th of January. A little overview of what's been going on. That big ash tree that was right there is gone. Yep, we took them all out. Got a pile of brush here, got a pile of brush there. But that's not all we've been doing. And, well, give you an idea, that's about 40 inches crossed. That one is about 57. So that's a log. That thing came down with a crash. And we'll go back there here in just a moment. Okay, we're back here in the back field. And we got monstrous brush pile. And from right here on down, got rid of all the junk out of here. It's all shoved up in a pile. He's taking the logs. I don't need them. They're green. I can't use them anyway. I don't burn that much wood. But open this up. Now, some of you are going to probably say, why are you leaving these trees? Well, a little bit of some wind breakage, okay? There was 3 pretty close together down by the opening down there that were uprooted anyway. They had blown this way and the root ball was sticking up out of the ground. Probably should have took that thing out. And notice that one. See, that one broke. Or is it marked? Funny thing is, there's dry ground here. That one should have went, actually. Well, too late now, you might say. To try to speed things up, he tried to spread out that dirt. There was loads of dirt, and this just soupy down here. But I've got a double the size of the opening down here by doing this. Because it was all the way down there, so open this all up. Our game plan is still to get a towel from down where that dirt pile is, up and around through here. I'm still thinking about going from that ditch down there up and on over to the other ditch, one continuous tile. That way the water has two ways to go. Yeah, there's some of that lovely gray clay. So it's not just over there, it's all over the place. But it's a lot been going on. And getting rid of a bunch of these opens it up so sunlight can get to the ground and the wind can get to the ground to help dry it. Now, like I say, I think there's a spring in this area. Because like right there is water standing. There was no water there yesterday. So it's percolating up out of the ground from something. Half thought about taking that maple down, and I may still do it. I may just cut it off, but can't take it down with a hoe, otherwise you will kill this one next to it. So that's a no-go idea. We're trying to get things done, guys. It's kind of in the do what you can, how you can, when you can, and just go with it. It's really, like I say, it's a lot of work for anybody. It's like you can see a hump right here, all the way up through there, where it was being plowed and worked over to the trees, the fence line, and it's backed off, and the last times it was plowed, there's a hump. So now that everything is cut back, it's looking a lot better. Looking a lot better. And a little trimming on these last ones, like that sucker and that sucker. Those will come out, leave those be. Just do a little trimming, a little shaping. Get rid of these little scrugs. And I'll be able to farm through these gaps now, which will be nice. A lot less, well, from about where I'm standing, and about right here over didn't grow anything. They might get 18 inches tall and that was it. But now they have a chance to grow with all this gone. And that hump, I may plow it out to get that hump out of there. We'll see. That is a monstrous pile of brush, I'm here to tell you. And quite honestly, I could probably, there's probably a lot in there that I would cut up and burn myself. But it's kind of, I ain't got time for it all. I can only do so much. Log-wise, they've hauled I can't tell you how many loads out of here like this. So it's kind of there's a little bit of everything: maple, ash, elm, Catawba, pin oak, just whatever. That's Catawba there. Maple, 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 pin oak. You know, there's a little bit of everything there. Missed whacking one off. But when there are trees growing in a fence line and you got holes in them like that, get rid of them. You're going to one way or the other eventually, so you know, get rid of it. So I am quite happy with the work being done, and Craig did a great job with this machine here. He only got about 4 hours in actually taking trees out and stacking up the brush in 2 piles. So, you know, that didn't take him very long. And consider, right where I'm standing to them trees, this is where I had farmed to down here. This was all brush. So that's all gone now. And it's going to stay gone. So I'm going to gain more ground to farm. I'm going to get higher yields because there are less trees taking nutrients from the field and less moisture. So it's a win-win. I still got one dead one up there by the road to get, and some logs down there, and then it'll be let this stuff dry and start the burning process. That's all I can do. You know, like I say, there's a lot in there myself. That tree, that limb, there's a lot of stuff in there myself I would cut up for firewood. But I don't need it. I don't want it. They wanted the logs. They cut them up. They stacked everything. So I'm happy. So guys, like I say, there's been a lot going on. My time has been well spent bouncing between things. Well, we'll talk about it here in just a moment. So hang. Okay, guys. Kind of an explanation why I haven't been putting many videos up here. As I've stated, there's been a lot going on as far as the farm goes, getting stuff done. And week before Christmas, well, about the 18th of December till Christmas, Mom and Dad both were in the hospital. Mom twice, Dad once. Everything's a-okay with them, but it's kind of in that your priorities change. Okay? After Christmas, I went down sick. Respiratory infection in my lungs. Kind of a cold and flu thrown in for good measure. So when I get sick, I get nailed. But it's kind of, this past week, I've had Mom to the hospital twice. And I haven't, haven't even been able to really do anything. Getting them both back and forth to the doctors, running after prescriptions, taking, just everything. That takes priority over the farm. That takes priority over my house. Everything going on. So it's not that I've been trying to duck work or make videos. It's just I haven't had time. And to tell you the truth, my mind is not on it. Period. Uh, that's the way anybody would be. Now, you can hear the chainsaws running. They're back there working. So, I've been tinkering with the truck today, trying to figure it out. Craig just listened to it run, and it's like, this thing don't make any sense. And truly, this did not happen till about a week. Yeah, about a week ago, I took it up to Midland to get the inspection done because it's out of state, and get it weighed so I could get tags for it. Since then, it's run like it is right now. I just can't even begin to think of what it could be. I've looked a lot of stuff up. There's a lot of possibilities. I did stop at Advanced AutoZone with it, and there is no port under the dash anywhere to hook a scanner to. So this is definitely OBD1. And from what I read, Ford had a lot of OBD1 systems in '95 when they switched over to OBD2. So these heavier trucks, like the F350, F450s, 550s, got that old system put in them, which means it has to go to Ford or somebody who has OBD1 capability scanning. That takes time to find that said person. And the way the truck runs when you first start it tells me there's nothing wrong in the ignition system. The fact that it's running as rich as it is tells me there's nothing wrong with the fuel system. It's getting plenty of fuel. It's just something, I can't say if it's throttle position sensor, ignition module, engine control module. There's just too many things that can be, and you don't throw money at it. Catalytic or the O2 sensor could be bad, causing it. I don't know. I have a brand new one for it, but there's no sense putting it in until you find out what's actually wrong, which is what I'm going to do. I bought that truck the 16th of December, and it was the week after Christmas on a Thursday that me and Jacob went over there and got it. And I'm glad we hauled it home and I didn't try to drive it home. Because if I'd have hit a bump and it started what it's doing right now, I'd still be up on the roadside. I hate electronics. Hate the things for this reason. So, trust me when I say there literally has been a lot going on that you guys truly don't know anything about, because I'm still processing it. Trips to the doctors, trips to the hospital, and when you go spend a day at the hospital waiting, man, I'd rather take a butt whipping than have to do that. It just, you're just wore out from it. Plain, pure, and simple. You're just wore out from it. And your mind is anywhere but on making a video. That's all there is to it. Uh-oh. We have a Taz about to attack. Yes, I'm talking about you, Taz. But trust me when I say there's been a lot of other things going on you guys don't know about, and I may or may not tell you about, because, well, that's up to me. But I'm going to try to get at it and try to get back on track. It's just, Lord have mercy, it's just been one thing after another. The time to, it's like this truck. The time to work on a truck is not in the middle of, January. And the cold. Oh, we're going to play this one by ear. So guys, we'll see you next time. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And I hope you understand why I didn't put any videos up. It's just a million things going on, and when it comes to family, you got to take care of them. And that's what I've been doing. So we'll see you next time, guys.